Sometimes life feels like a road trip without a map. You pick a direction, make plans, set goals, and then halfway down the road, something shifts. A door closes, a new path opens, and you're left wondering, was this really my plan? Or was something bigger at work? That's the heart of Proverbs 16. Picture this like a small scene in a movie. A person standing on a sidewalk in the early morning, backpack on, thinking about all the choices ahead. And over that scene you hear these words. We can make our own plans, but the final answer comes from the Lord. Not in a controlling way, but like a gentle reminder. You don't have to figure everything out alone. Proverbs 16 keeps weaving that idea through different angles. There's a line that feels like it's speaking straight into our busy lives. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will succeed. In modern words, give God your day, your ideas, your steps, and watch how He straightens things out that used to feel tangled. Then there's this moment where the tone shifts a bit, almost like a wise elder leaning in, lowering their voice. Pride goes before destruction. We've all seen that, right? Someone gets too confident, too loud, too sure they don't need help, and suddenly things fall apart. Proverbs 16 gently reminds us to keep our hearts soft, to stay humble, to listen more than we speak, to stay teachable, even when life is going well. And then there's one of the most powerful lines in the chapter. There is a way that seems right to a person, but in the end it leads to death. It's the idea that feelings can fool us. Emotions can drift, but God sees the whole picture, the beginning, middle, and end. He knows where each path leads, even when we don't. Imagine the camera pulling back, showing a wide road stretching into the horizon. The narrator says, "The Lord guides our steps. We walk, but He directs. We choose, but He leads. We plan, but He shapes the outcome." Proverbs 16 isn't telling us to stop dreaming or planning. It's reminding us to hold those plans loosely and hold God tightly. Because when our heart lines up with His wisdom, peace follows. Direction follows. And even the hard moments start making sense in ways they didn't before. So wherever you're heading today, whatever choices are tugging at you, take a breath, pause, and whisper the simple prayer hidden inside this whole chapter. Lord, guide my steps. If this touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share so more people can hear these Bible stories told with clarity, heart, and meaning.